Back now to the K-Wing Today program. Good morning. Tuesday, August 3rd. It is open house in Dade County schools, and we've been talking the whole hour about getting back to school, and the buses, and elementary schools, and the middle school, and now we're at the high school where the activities just continue year-round. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for having me, Evan.
Got Mr. Fahrney, who is the principal at the high school, and of course, continuing our conversation with Superintendent Josh Ingle here in the studio with us on this Tuesday morning. So you got everything ready to go. There's absolutely going to be no hitches, right?
Well, I can't guarantee you that, but I tell you what, we've been putting in the effort, the extra hours to make it happen, and we've got a lot of excited teachers, and I've gotten messages on Facebook and stuff from random kids that are just like, I can't wait, and so we're in the same boat. We're just excited to have them back and see their smiling faces on Thursday.
You know, we were just talking before we come on the air. It seems like, graduation just happened yesterday, and, at the high school, there's always something going on with kids, whether it's some sort of athletic camp, chorus camp, band camp, drama camp. We even had a summer drama production.
Yeah.
There's 1 week throughout the whole summer, which we call it Dead Week.
Yeah,
where something's not going on as far as kids go. Somebody's there.
Absolutely. That's the 1 week we get to kind of catch our breath, and a lot of people don't realize that. We were so fortunate this year to have so many kids show up for basketball camp. I mean, it was twice as many as a normal year, and I think it's because people, it's like, all right, COVID's maybe winding down. We're getting a little breathing room here, and maybe they get tired of the kids being at the house, but they sent them to us, and we were using the commons area for dribbling practice and skills, and then they would go into the gym and play. Usually they all are confined to the gym, but we were using half the school during basketball camp, so that's always a great thing. And wrestling camp had the biggest attendance it's had ever, and volleyball, and it's just, like I said, it's great not only seeing the high school kids working with the elementary school kids, but seeing those elementary school kids kind of bonding with the high school and realizing that they're going to be a Wolverine one day. It's pretty special.
Well, I know that, and we've asked pretty much the same questions with all the principals here. What's the earliest that you want students on the campus? Because I say it that way because, I mean, you're getting into high school and some of them drive. So what's the earliest do you want kids on the campus? And kind of give us an outline of your time schedule.
Yeah, so the day starts at 7:10. We unlock the doors then. The kids are welcome to come in. They can go to the cafeteria or they hang out in the gym in the bleachers and just kind of relax, get their mind right for the new day. And the end of the day is at 3:09. Sometimes it feels like 9. 3:09, and that's when the car riders pick out in the front loop, and car riders are dismissed at the same time. Like I heard you guys talking about earlier, that first day, sometimes the buses are a little bit later. Sometimes, we work through all that, but it's one of those things where until parents, realize that they need to just let the kid ride the bus like they have in the past, it gets a little crowded around town. So we just work with it and make it happen. So usually we end up having to wait for a little while for the buses to show up those first couple of days because they're trying to get kids on the right buses. And so we go ahead and release our car riders to, kind of get them out of the way and free up some space. But
anything new this year?
As far as the schedule, no, not really. It's pretty much the same. I will say this, that we've, because of some scheduling issues and stuff like that, in the last couple of years, we've gone to a skinnies model where we had 4 block classes and then we added a half block. We used it for extended learning time. We used it for maybe kids that were in AP having extra time to work on, learning the skills necessary to be successful on the AP exam or the SAT and ACT prep course we had. Now, we're doing away with that and going with longer blocks because we know that there's still going to be some kids that need to quarantine and stuff like that. And we want to make sure that we get all those extra minutes in there that we can and focus on those 4 courses that they're taking each semester. So that's really the only change there. As far as the course offerings and everything, it's all pretty much the same. And we're looking forward to getting that new batch of freshmen in.
And I think here, Superintendent, at the very end of this, we've got a couple minutes left. We need to kind of go back and revisit some things that are overall students are more than happy if they would like to wear a mask, but they're not required, nor
Yeah,
teachers.
we are under no executive orders. Therefore, there are no, mask requirements in school or on the bus. But certainly, if kids that want to wear a mask, teachers that want to wear, adults that want to wear masks, are certainly entitled. If they want to wear it, that's it's their choice.
Well, I know that that's especially here across the nation, we hear a lot about that. So I wanted to get you to reiterate the policy, that there is no policy other than the fact that if a child or a teacher or someone that wants to come on the campus as a visitor, if they want to wear a mask, they're more than willing or more than welcome to. But you do not have to have.
That's correct. Now that's at this moment at 9:58. If an executive order comes out sometime today, then of course we'll consult with our
that
legal
would come
counsel.
down to from the governor.
Yes, that's correct.
So, for those of you listening, if you hear the governor, Brian Kemp, issue something that would affect schools, then of course, then you're going to look at that. Your board's going to look at that and
Yes,
see
that's
if they want to implement it locally. Okay. Well, all right. Mr. Fahrney, congratulations getting another year started. What time's your open house?
We are the same as the middle school, so it's going to be from 5 o'clock to 6:30, and we kind of did an overlap with the elementary schools, and we're going to do the best we can and get people in. And
all right. Well, sounds good.
Excited.
Mr. Fahrney, thank you. Superintendent, thank you very much.
Thank you for
Very
having us.
informative this hour, and we hope the folks at home got a lot of information with the back to school here in Dade County, and we'll see y'all soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And of course, we've got every Tuesday we do a school segment with the superintendent and other folks that come by. Top of the hour coming up, more Rick and Bubba after a Fox News break on radio and Newsmax television coming up on TV. Stay with us throughout today.